In this video, we're going to pick up where we left off with our pickup pen. So I'm going to start by adding event listeners to our map so I can tell when we start interacting with it and when we stop interacting with it. So to do that, I'm going to listen to the map events for drag start and idle. So drag start will fire when our finger starts moving the map around, and then idle will trigger once the map stops moving. And I'm going to add an instance variable where we'll be able to keep track of whether the map is idle. And I'll add in the type for the map while I'm here as well. So going back to our event listeners, I'll set isMap idle to false if the drag is starting and true once it's idle. So if the map is idle, I want the pickup pin to be a Google marker. But when it's not set, I just want it to be the existing pin HTML element that floats above the map. So I'm going to add an input on the pickup pin, and I'm going to listen to changes on that input using the ngOnChanges method. And so this will fire anytime one of the inputs changes. So we could use the changes variable that's passed into ngOnChanges, or we could just look at the input variable directly. So I'll finish adding in the logic that creates the Google Maps marker when the pin is set, and then removes that marker, leaving just the HTML pin element when it's not set. So I'm going to create a variable to store that Google Map marker inside my component. And I'm going to need to pass the map from the map component in order to create a new Google Maps marker. So I'll pass that in using an input on my pickup component. And so now we have everything to finish creating our pickup marker. So I'm going to add an animation that's going to bounce when this marker is created. And I'll set the position as the center of the map, which will line up with our template, which is positioning the marker at the bottom center of the image. Also, because the bounce animation is infinite, we'll set it to expire after just one bounce, which will occur after about 750 milliseconds. And finally, I'll add the remove pickup marker method, which will just set the map to null to remove it from the map. And I also want to add in an info window to our pickup marker that we can use to show messages about our pickup location, such as the arrival time of the next car. So I'm just going to use H5 heading to put the message "you are here" for now, and we'll be able to update that message later with the arrival time of the pickup car. I'll allow the user to hide the message by clicking the X, and then if they click the pickup marker, it'll show the message again. And finally, I'll add this to my show pickup marker initialization. And we'll be able to test this out and see how it looks.